Welcome back, everybody. If you want to see how I made this chicken parmesan, keep watching. So here I have my 3 eggs in a bowl that I am beating. I've already turned my fire on under my oil to get it preheated to fry the chicken. So here I have my Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. I bought them from Family Dollar. I'll be using those breadcrumbs to season the chicken. So I poured some of the breadcrumbs in a dish, and I'm just going to evenly coat the chicken cutlet to make sure it's covered on all sides. I'll do that a couple of times, and then I'm just going to drop it in the frying pan. So I've seasoned some of the other chicken cutlets and I set them aside in another dish to keep them out of the way. I'm going to continue to season the remaining chicken cutlets, and I forgot to mention that you have to let the excess egg drip off of the chicken cutlet before you put it in the breadcrumbs so it doesn't get clumpy and lumpy. But I'm just going to continue to do that, set it aside so I can continue frying. Just pat it down, making sure it's evenly coated on all sides, front and back and the sides, so every bit of that chicken cutlet can be well seasoned. This is what your chicken cutlets should look like after you've seasoned them. So here I'm going to be using some of my spaghetti sauce ragu flavored with meat. I'll be sprinkling a bit of that in the bottom of a shallow baking dish. Just going to make sure that it's evenly distributed on the bottom of the baking dish before I place the chicken inside. Just going to give it a little shake, a little turn, making sure it's spread all throughout the bottom of the pan so the bottom of the chicken will have a nice amount of sauce. And then I'm going to take my chicken, place it in the bottom of the pan, being careful to place it properly so that the chicken doesn't stack on top of one another. The pieces are kind of big, but I'm going to do the best that I can to strategically and meticulously place this chicken in the bottom of this pan so every piece gets some good sauce. So I'll be using the remaining of the spaghetti sauce to drizzle and pour all over the top of the chicken before I place the cheese on. Gonna spread it out, get every bit of sauce out of that jar. Grab a spoon, spread it evenly on top of the chicken, making sure it's covered fully. And now the best part, the cheese. So I have my Kraft mozzarella with Philadelphia cream cheese in it. It's supposed to give it an extra creamy, gooey melt. I'm just gonna generously sprinkle that cheese all over the chicken, making sure every square inch of this chicken has cheese on it, because if you're anything like me, you just absolutely love cheese. So I'm just gonna take large handfuls of cheese and place it all over the chicken, making sure I've covered it all before I put it in the oven. And this is what your chicken should look like before you put it in the oven. Look at all that cheese. It's gonna be so gooey and delicious. The finished product baked at 375 for 20 minutes.